Hello, 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 fellow travelers on the path. You know, we run parallel paths. Sometimes we're shoulder to shoulder with other people. Sometimes we drop behind or ahead, if there even is that kind of linear thing. Sometimes we split tacks. One person goes this way. We might meet up at that distant point. One might walk this way, the other might walk that way. And it isn't a binary thing. You know, we focus so much on this one relationship deal. Often here with the absent partner. And that's legit, of course. But it's so much more, it's richer than that. It's more complex than that. You know, they have their peeps, we have our peeps. There are a lot of people to consider in any relationship. It's not a, you know, just you and me, kid, kind of thing. Although when you're really in love with somebody, it can feel like that. Fellow traveler. Well, apparently we're going fast. Knight of Wands. Somebody is moving, you know, passionately forward, like no more hesitation. Not driving with the emergency brake, not anymore. It's somehow moving forward in trust, like I know this is the right way. This is what I want, it must be the right way. At last, I've discovered the shortcut, maybe? Bottom of the deck, Seven of Wands. You know, this guy might run into this. Seven of Wands, the block. Somebody trying to stave off, you know, slow down. It's a defensive posture. Following up on the path of Knight of Wands, we have Magician. You know, the manifester. Some of you really are stepping into your power to bring things into your life. What you want, what you desire, Wands energy. You may have called somebody in and they're like, you know, I think the doorway's open. Here I come. Empress. You know, this is a card of Taurus. It's also Libra, and I always fail to mention Libra. I don't know why. Both are ruled by Venus. I really see it as all the earth signs, you know, and in a way that's the predominant tinge to me. I mean, yes, Taurus, but it seems like the other, all three, she's a card of the three. Virgo and Capricorn, inclusive. She's depicted here as pregnant. You know, her belly is round with life. She's life force energy. And somebody is drawn toward her big time, you know, on the fire pony. I'm coming in. And she may have manifested him. Him, them, they. And this isn't a she, I'll say she, I'm sure, again and again, but it is just the energy of divine feminine, the receptive energy. The one who presumably would receive this character incoming. But maybe not. You know, maybe there's a kind of, let me check your credentials. You know, are you, because Knights of Wands are in and out. You know, they don't have staying power. At least that's their reputation. And this person may have that reputation with Empress. So there may be a guarded energy. Or this person may be leaping past their own defensiveness. We had that the other day, somebody jumping the fence, and I'm getting that feeling here too. You know, like the wild horse can't be contained, is jumping the fence. And it appears there is a fence. Again, it might be outside interference. Somebody's saying, no, you can't go. You have all these other responsibilities. You know, get back in your stall, get back in your box. Four of Wands. Empress might as well be saying, you know, I don't know if I'll give you entry into my bower. You know, stand by and let me check you out. I keep getting check your credentials. That sounds so... Well, I just think Empress wants to ascertain, you know, is this person trustworthy? They've had some sort of history where this person touched a base and split again, you know, did a touchdown. What are the intentions of this Knight of Wands? It's a passion entering her life, and it could be anything except for this Four of Wands. I think that's a physical place that this person is traveling to. And it's Six of Pentacles. No, sorry, Eight of Pentacles. Well, I said, what are the intentions of this individual who's coming in passionately? It's almost like he's built a bower. He's put in the time and energy to make something real, you know, to stabilize the potential for this coming together. An Empress doesn't rush around like this. She's grounded Taurus energy. She's balanced Libra energy. She has manifested this person. But I think there's a question in her mind, you know, what have you done while we were away? While you were away? One's energy, what have you done? What action have you taken? And I think the answer this person might give although we don't see cards of communication here, I think they'll demonstrate in 3D that they've done the work, that they've stabilized this, potential for reunion. Spent their time and energy creating this kind of sacred space. That bowerbird image of in that actual physical reality of the bowerbird, the male bird sets up this place to attract in their mate, and they decorate it with, often with blue things, but they go all around searching out things that they think will entice the female, and they're gorgeous. They're like temples that invite somebody in. I think that this person has worked on their stability. Let's see about the block. The Seven of Wands. The block to the bower. I think the truth has been the block to the bower. I mean, there it is, the communication. Swords speak to communication, to truth, to clarity. This person, I think until they kind of say I was going to say magic words. I don't know that that's right, but just tell the truth. This is like the key. It is a little bit like, when you're stopped at the gate, the sentry holds you up until you, sorry, my nose is running, until you identify yourself. What's your business here? And the person has to say kind of something to gain admittance. And this is kind of like, it is I. Aces speak to the personal. Here I am, showing up to tell the truth. About how hard I've worked on stabilizing myself. If the question is, am I in this in and out energy? No, but this person is still full of passion. And the sentry is saying, what kind of passion? I have questions for you, and this person is willing to answer. We've gotten that. I saw something, I think it was on Facebook. Let me see if I can remember the exact quote. It was like, women spend more time trying to figure out what men are thinking than men spend actually thinking. So it's, this business is very common in relationships between the genders. And I think I've given this rap before, but it was ages ago, so it bears repeating. Way back, in the Wayback Machine, when mostly it was the men out hunting, they had to be quiet. If they approached the elephant or whatever it was, talking to each other, it's over there, I think I see it there. Who's going to get it this time? What spear are you going to use? I'll go forward, you circle around. None of that. Couldn't do it. They had to go with body language and an understanding of how we do this, some ability to communicate without saying it out loud. Women, on the other hand, I mean, just stick with me on this. The women, meanwhile, talked to each other, talked about the children, talked to the children, taught the children how to talk. Language was crucial in their circle. They had work to do as well. It might not have been hunting, the prey for dinner, but a lot leading up to that and a lot after that requires communication. But the guys are like, genetic memory perhaps says, sometimes though there's really a need to talk, to break down that barrier. Seven of Wands, because this is sort of like, who are you? Seven of Wands to Ace of Swords. I shall not let you pass until you talk to me. Say the word. It's like the password on Eight of Pentacles. We have Seven of Cups. They've been working on they've been sorting it out. Sorting out their feelings. This is really even like, you see all the cups with all the, each cup holds a different thing. They're examining their feelings. This person is a little confused about connection, about love, about, I got to sort it out. And that's what they've been doing. In 3D, they've been doing that work. And I get this now as a sense of discovery. Often it's just confusion or options. I think this is, by the guy's posture, it's like, there's the one. I've done the work of figuring this out, figuring my feelings out. This is where I'm going. Meet me there. There is a field. I think it's a Rilke quote. There is a field. I'll try to put the whole thing in the comments. It's a great quote, but basically, I'll meet you there. Beyond, that's it. It's like beyond right or wrong. All these pairs of opposites. There is a field, kind of an energy field, kind of a common place. I think this person has spent a lot of time, Pentacles energy, working on themselves so that they can participate in this, so that they know the truth. They're willing to speak it, that will give them access to this Four of Wands place. And they're raring to go. They've grounded themselves, though. Tell us about this. Okay, hang on. Yeah. Emperor. Emperor. Somebody was talking the other day about Empress as the nurturer, Emperor as the protector. And I like that. Emperor, that's the action that they take. They step up. They take care of people they come in contact with. They're not out to exploit anybody. They're not out to this guy doesn't want to force their agenda on anybody. But in that same fire energy, this is a card of Aries, a fire sign, in they come. I think they've manifested each other. They're ready. They have all the tools now that they need. All the energies in this, what do we call it? The field, the energy field? They match now. And it's never like everything about you matches everything about me. It's complementary energies. Empress, Emperor. So on Knight of Wands, we got Emperor. Is it this one? Yeah. This is a really, so far, very cohesive reading. King of Wands. Same energy. You might be dealing with an Aries, in fact. But you're certainly, somebody is acting in the energy of divine masculine, and they're matching up with divine feminine in a balance. Four of Wands, very balanced, very stable, very creative, very passionate. And there is an element of these two people belong together. What is the song? Whatever, blah, 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 for worse or for better, we belong together. So tell us about the truth that the Emperor is, because we have Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Emperor. This person, King of Wands, is coming in fast. They know themselves. They know what they want. They're very passionate about this. They're willing to tell the truth now. They believe they discovered it within themselves. An Emperor would have. They would do the work. They don't go about, just randomly doing things. They know what they're doing. They're stable. 4 card. 4 speak to stability. 4 speak to stability. 1 speak to creativity, purpose, direction. Okay. Now we have another 4. And it's a card of holding back. Could be holding on. Could be that this Emperor, King of Wands person was working on their confusion, 7 of Cups, about their feelings that made them hold back, pull back. Something about they didn't want to be dethroned. There may have been some kind of humbling involved. It's like, okay, I'll tell you the truth in order to get in. I also think sometimes, we have to back off wanting somebody to tell us the truth when they're not ready. If they want to stay shut down, that's their business. That's their business. It's not our business to come pry the doors open. But in the Bower, no doors. You can gain entry by knowing yourself. Emperor, King of Wands, knows themselves. And maybe they know this is what they have to work on. In 3D, I've got to work on my ability, my tendency to guard my resources, guard my kingdom, guard my throne. Okay. On Empress, lovers, don't believe it. And this says believe it. It's sword energy. They're drawn to her. They get it now. Ace of Swords. Gemini energy, sword energy. I get the relationship now. I understand it. On that clamp down, Four of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. I think it's that they don't want to let her go. Four of Pentacles can be just that, I'm hanging on. Because it's Pentacles energy. I think it's hanging on to Queen of Pentacles. They see her as a stabilizing force in their life. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody who has waited a long time for them to get their shit together and show up. Boy, the bottom of the deck keeps talking, and it's Three of Wands, which is, openness to the future. A card of manifestation. And it goes on Magician. Major manifester. They're both open to this. They know it's in the future, but it's in the near future. It's like around the corner energy. The person, who's been waiting to see if they can match her. Don't come in as a knight. Don't take this lightly. I'm Empress. What are you going to do with that? 3 card. Three of Wands. 3 card. Empress. She's manifested them. They're coming in. They're coming in fast. And they've manifested each other in truth because, without that mutual effort, Wands energy, there is no Bower. Oh, bugger. Sorry. We're in loop. I checked the battery. I don't know what. Maybe my phone is crapping out. Here we go. It's okay because we're almost done. Okay, we have another 4 card. So Emperor's been holding back. Emperor's been holding the vision, though, of the love. Trying to figure it out, 7 of Cups. And maybe Empress has been like falling asleep. It's taken so long. She's holding the vision too, almost in her sleep. Okay, they're saying just take these 3. Maybe again we'll do an extended. I did the extended last time for members only. I hadn't done a reading for them in a while. This time I'll do it for everybody. High Priestess. It's sort of like the 3D, I'll envision it, is also echoed in the psyche by High Priestess, the seer, the mystic of the tarot. I'll enter into this, into my heart space, kind of passively, not trying to insist on a particular outcome. This is a card of Cancer, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Libra, all the divine feminines. She knows they're coming. She's manifested them to the reunion. It's another 3 card. Let's see, how many 3s do we have here? I imagine we have 2. We have 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups, anticipating the reunion, like open to happiness. There's something very joyful about this. 3 and 3 is 6. 6 in Major Arcana is Lovers. Boom. Shazam. There's the golden opportunity. There's like the brass ring. You know, there's the building block based on the work that's been done to pull both parties out of confusion. You know, Empress needed this. Some truth had to be spoken. Here I am. I know myself. I know what this connection means. This air energy connection. This is a card of Gemini. Yesterday was the last day of May. Gemini season isn't over yet. It goes into June a bit. And this is a card of the future. So they're not here yet. We all know that, but they're coming. They're coming in for this new opportunity. In 3D, in our lives, this is what we can build. We've been working on it a long time. We've been growing it. We've been building it. We've taken the time to invest. We've taken the time to search our own hearts, because it's both people, I do believe. This 7 of Pentacles falls on the 4 of Wands. We've been growing this, both of us, in our time apart. In our time apart, 5 of Cups. You know, we've been lonely for each other, longing for each other, and the wait is just about over. This is a seed energy, it's a potential, but there's so much potential in this. It's sort of like these guys are drawn, their energies are just pulling them together. There's been resistance, there has. It's like the magnetic pull is too strong. No more resistance, and they don't want to resist, neither person. Again and again we get this. So let's see where the rest of these cards take us, and I'll try to post it today. Meantime, have a great one. It's going to be a great day. I have that feeling of anticipation. 3 of Wands. Brighter days. Okay, I'll see you then. With my trusty clicker that works sometimes.